To all the women that watched my last video about how a potential romantic interest went sideways, like super quickly, I want you to know that it could have went differently. And what I mean by that is if I had been someone that didn't pour into myself and didn't enrich her own life, if I had been waiting around, waiting for someone to validate me or to show me some attention, if I didn't have boundaries, if I didn't have standards, and if I didn't believe that I deserved more, I could have fallen victim to something horrible happening in my life from this person. And I just use this as an example because, you know, most of the time, I am not that interested in other people giving me what I can only give myself, which is love and being there for myself every day and investing in myself. And what that looks like for me is taking care of my body, moving my body, going to Pilates class, eating a mostly plant-based diet, pouring into myself, and taking classes and courses that will help me to grow, enrich my mind, enhance my perspective. If I didn't spend time every day in meditation and really tapping into my intuition and connecting with myself and my nervous system, if I didn't regulate myself and create a safe space for me, then I could definitely have seen myself taking the bait for this guy because he was so handsome. And it's been years since I've been in a relationship. And I could have latched onto that and he could have fed off of my energy, because a vulnerable woman that doesn't pour into herself or have boundaries will literally accept any kind of treatment as long as they are getting that need met on the outside of themselves. So all that to say this, please ladies, add another layer of protection to yourself by pouring into you, by making yourself a safe place to be in, by reparenting your inner child, your inner teenager, by erecting boundaries for yourself and upholding those boundaries, by saying no, by listening to your body whenever your body is screaming at you to stop doing something, or something is a red flag, or you don't feel good about something. You have permission to step outside of that situation, whatever it is that's making you uncomfortable, and reevaluate it. Okay? Invest in yourself, love yourself, and be cautious, because this happens a lot, especially to women of a certain age, but all single women that have no one looking out for them or protecting them. That is your job. It is your job to protect yourself, okay? And you can do this much more easily if you start with yourself and upholding your own boundaries, keeping your promises to yourself. You're going to be less likely to let just anybody breeze into your life and start pulling the wool over your eyes, okay? I hope this helps. I love you.